Relatives of Dietrich Bonhoeffer, the celebrated German pastor and theologian, are weighing legal action against Eric Metaxas over comments made on a recent podcast with Glenn Beck. The family is deeply concerned about the impact of these statements on Bonhoeffer's legacy and their own reputations. Bonhoeffer's great-nephews, Tobias Karenke and Ruggero Schleicher-Tapisser, described Metaxas' remarks as defamatory. They argue that such accusations are not only false, but also damaging to their family's honor and the historical truth. Metaxas referred to Bonhoeffer's relatives as pro-Hamas lunatics and accused them of anti-Semitism, a claim that has sparked outrage and disbelief among the family members. The family strongly denies these allegations, emphasizing their commitment to justice and historical accuracy. They are now considering all legal options to address what they see as a serious defamation. The Bonhoeffer relatives stated that they have consistently opposed terrorism and anti-Semitism, standing firmly against any form of hatred and violence. They reiterated their commitment to peace and justice, emphasizing the family's sacrifices during World War II. The Bonhoeffers were deeply involved in the resistance movement, risking their lives to fight against the Nazi regime. Karenke, a grandchild of Bonhoeffer's eldest sister Ursula, highlighted the resistance efforts of his grandparents and uncles, who bravely stood up against oppression, several of whom were executed by the Nazis. Their courage and sacrifice are a testament to their unwavering principles. The lies and manipulations of Metaxas are unbearable, Karenke asserted, expressing his deep frustration and anger. Calling the author's comments a disgrace, he urged the public to seek the truth and honor the real history of his family. Metaxas' comments followed ongoing criticism from Bonhoeffer's family and scholars. An October letter from 86 relatives condemned the misuse of Bonhoeffer's legacy to promote Christian nationalism and political violence. The letter accused Metaxas of distorting Bonhoeffer's story to align with far-right agendas, a sentiment echoed in academic critiques. During the podcast, Metaxas dismissed the family's concerns as baseless, labeling them as unhinged and accusing them of misrepresenting Bonhoeffer. He defended his use of Bonhoeffer's story, suggesting the relatives' views were ideologically driven. This dispute highlights the broader issue of how historical figures are appropriated in modern political discourse. It raises questions about the ethics of using their legacies to support contemporary political agendas, often distorting their original intentions and beliefs. Bonhoeffer, executed for resisting the Nazi regime, has become a polarizing symbol in contemporary debates. His actions and writings are frequently cited by various groups to justify their own positions, sometimes in ways that contradict each other. The Bonhoeffer family insists his legacy stands against extremism and violence, emphasizing his commitment to peace and justice. They argue that his true message is often overshadowed by political agendas, while critics argue Metaxas' interpretations undermine these values. They believe that such reinterpretations can dilute the powerful lessons Bonhoeffer's life and work offer, potentially leading to misrepresentations of his true legacy. For more Christian news, subscribe to our newsletter,